Hey beautiful starseed, light worker, twin flame and soulmates. Welcome to my channel, Lorraine's Tarot. Alright beautiful, so today we are going to ask the serious question. Who is envious of you? Why? And we will pull cards on what are their actions. I'm going to break it down, collective. We're going to pull from the first deck. We're going to ask, alright collective, why are they envious? Then I'll pull an extra card on you. And what could come out with that question in terms of that card, I should be able to pinpoint who these people are. Or maybe one or two. It really depends on the card. However, let's keep going. Then we're going to pull cards on their emotions, their feelings, their thoughts. What do they think here, collective? And then we're going to pull cards on their actions here. And then of course the potential outcome of this envy. Yeah, alright. So let's go beautiful. Why are people envious about you? Well, straight off the bat, you were coming in with the star card here in your reading. There she is. And you have, this is you, the Empress, the collective. Achievements, success, here collective. The work that you do. This is your full-time job here. So you're in front of people's faces here collective, and you're doing what you love to do, and you're facing adversity. Because you've been seen here collective. You've gone through some huge changes, especially if you're coming in with the star card here collective. Okay. And you love what you do here. You're building it here collective. Okay. All right. Six of Pentacles. I was just going to ask here collective, how do they feel about you? How do people feel about you? Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords here. You change, you trigger people here collective. This is what it talks about. To face their fear here. To go through death and transformations here collective. That's how you make people feel. Because you have something to bring to the table here collective. You have something to offer. especially when you're coming in with the star card. You have a lot to offer, more than what most people are used to here. It's what you have to offer. It's how you do what you do. Here, collective, it's totally different to what other people, what most people are used to here. Because you want to create changes, here, collective. But what I also get with the Empress card coming in with the Queen of Cups, here, collective, is you don't get pulled into other people's poor mentality. Now, what I pick up there, collective, is because you've already been there. And this is what people don't understand, is how can you go from one cycle to another cycle? How could you end the past out? When most people, here in your reading, this is why people are envious. They are stuck because you have the Eight of Swords. They're still stuck in a program here. And there is a fear. You create a fear. You trigger people, like I said, to come out of that program. To create positive changes in their life. This is what it also talks about. So with the Eight of Swords, the Justice card, for most people here, collective, well, this is how it's coming in, and I've got to go back to the question that I asked. Okay, for most people, it's not as easy as they would like it to be just to change. Because what it's also talking about here, collective, is that it's not just their environment that needs to be changed, it's the inside here. And that's what they know here. What it also tells me here in your reading is that when people dig a little deeper into you here, collective, your background here, because you don't share it. You don't share that, coming in with the Five of Swords. And when they find out things about yourself, collective, and your background, where you've come from, that also triggers people. They don't know how to take you, here, collective. So people react, but they react out of fear. What I also pick up with the Five of Swords is that they hide their true self, and most people do. Humanity is like that, and you yourself would have gone through the same exact thing, which is why you're coming in with the Queen of Cups. You actually know why people hide themselves, here, collective, and what they are hiding from. There is a lack of trust here, collective. Yeah, of course they may project that onto you here, because what it also talks about here, collective, is what people have gone through in terms of a negative experience and situation that they had to confront here, collective, from their past here. they don't trust that it's in themselves that they can actually open up and share it here. So they stay trapped in their own fear of avoidance and ignoring their own negative attachments here, collective. What I pick up here, collective, and I don't know if it comes in like that here, beautiful, but what it tells me here is that the negative that people hold on to, you match that with the Queen of Cups. That's what it's saying. Now, just before I carry on, collective, I'd just like to say I offer counselling, mentorship, advice, programs and tarot readings. If you're interested, details are in the description box below. I'm not just a tarot reader. Now let's ask here, collective, what are people thinking? Yeah, of course, I've kind of nailed it with the Eight of Swords, but let's dive a little bit deeper here. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Queen of Pentacles. You have the Four of Swords. And you are coming in with the Six of Swords here, collective. Well, they see you as the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Empress and the Queen of Cups here, collective. What it talks about there, collective, what people think about when it comes to you is you don't lie here. Let me just add this up again, okay? 10, 18, 19. Huge changes. You bring about huge changes in for yourself. People can see that you bring about huge changes here, collective. You know, it's coming in here, collective, as being able to deal with negative situations here. Other people's negative situations here, collective, this is how it's coming in. They see you a certain way. You are seen in front of people's eyeballs here, collective. You are seen as an empress here. But it's more than just an attraction here, collective. It's more than just your appearance here. You've made real positive changes in your life. You stick up for yourself, coming in with the Queen of Swords here. But it's not about getting into arguments here. You can stick up for yourself here, collective. But it's the way in which you speak, it's the way in which you talk here. This is what it also talks about, because it's fear, the way in which you come across. See, and I spoke about where other people are coming from here, these people that may be quite envious, and it's saying here in your reading is that you already know what's going on with these people here, going on, or what people have gone through, because you've gone through it yourself, and what people are going through here. So when you talk to people, you're mindful here, and people are mindful here, here, beautiful. You're mindful as to not to be arrogant or ignorant here, or come at this with a poor mentality. Here in your reading, your words, here, collective, you were very mindful on how you come across. Even if people are being negative towards you when you face adversity, here, collective. This is why people are fearful of you, collective. You know, you've got cards that talk about here in your reading for yourself is the death and the transformation, but not only that, collective, is the rebirth, and the rebirth was the changes, the difference, and better, living a better life. So let's now pull cards here, collective, on actions. What are their actions? Thank you. What are the actions? Yeah. You have the Four of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands. And you were also coming in with the Five of Cups here, collective. What it tells me here, collective, is that they don't know how to change here. They don't understand the changes that they can make. Here in your reading, I must come back to the one question, because that is the first question here, collective. It's embarrassment, these people that are envious of you. It's shame here. It's a fall from grace. You're coming in with 9 cups. This is how it's coming in, so bear with me. When people realised here, or it's not realised, but finally coming in with the Eight of Swords, being stuck in fear, when they finally confront their fear and realise where that fear comes from, here, collective, it goes into the Five of Cups. See, the Eight of Wands is talking about a shift that happens within these people here. And with the Five of Cups, what it talks about there is that it's not a place that people want to go back to and remember, because it makes them, it brings up, it provokes, or I think it's provoke or evokes feelings here which people have much rather ignored. with you on the scene here, collective, you don't allow them to ignore it here. Yeah, of course there are stages here, collective, is what it's saying. And what it can talk about here, collective, is that people finally opening up with the Eight of Wands and being able to communicate here to you what they have been through. You make them realise the cycle that they have been in, here, collective. That's what I'm getting. So what actions do they take? They realise it. They confront it, here, collective. They don't want to, but they realise it's got to do with them. Then from there, in terms of these people's actions, is that it goes into the Five of Cups. And so there's resentment here, collective. There's embarrassment and there's shame here for what happened to them in the past. And on a subconscious level, these people have patterns and habits and they project that onto you. But what your reading is telling me here, collective, is that you already know how to manage and cope with it. Because coming in with the Star card, you already deal with that. That is your full-time job. Alright, so let's see the potential outcome here. So you have the Moon card, the Eight of Cups. You have the Ten of Swords, the wake-up call, judgment. You have the Three of Swords. And you have the Hanged Man card here in your reading. What it talks about here, collective, is that it takes so much for these people to create positive changes here in your reading. What it talks about there is that it does come down to their emotions. Then 17, yeah. Because they too can be where you are. That's what I'm getting here in your reading. Interesting question and an interesting line of information which the cards have brought in for me today here. And what it talks about here, collective, is that it takes a hell of a lot out of these people to override their programming. $25, $28, yeah, $30, $38. Yes. Heartbreak. That's what it's saying. That's why a lot of people are envious of you here, collective. Beautiful. Is because they're in heartbreak. They have suffered here. Alright. Okay. I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading, collective. Join me in the Facebook group. If you like my reading, press the like button or even subscribe to my channel. Alright, I am going to leave it there. And I'll see you tomorrow. Catch you later. Bye.